Okay, that's just embarrassing. I apologize. Alright, well, I went back, I charged up the milk, I charged up the pineapple, I changed a couple people into bards so we could buy the pipes of doom this guy was teasing us with. I am so glad you were here to inform me. Yeah, I was recording stuff earlier and forgot I'd turned off the mic. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to buy the Flynn's cap. We're going to buy the pipes of doom. The filters oh, doggone it. Thieves' dagger, huh? Here, I don't need this. I don't need pants. I need this Filcher's band. It's expensive, but I bet it does something cool. Alright. Now let's look. I better save first. I can't tell what it did. Let's try again. What the hell does that do? I'm just gonna ask Google, because I can't figure it out. Let's see. Looking for Flynn's. Flynn's cap. Bard, thief, ninja. Interesting. Resistances. Power, scouting +2. Charges 1. Oh, is it just giving me a boost to scouting permanently when I eat it? Is that what's going on? Also, it gives me an initiative penalty for some reason. Weird. Anyway, it makes me mildly bulletproof, so that's something, I guess. Alright, next on this list. Filcher's band. Shit, what the hell did that do? This is gonna drive me crazy. I bet it just increases your thieving skill or something stupid. Alright, Wizardry 7, Filcher's banned. Alright. Oh, by the way, that Ankh that gives a strength boost, I must have accidentally saved after testing it, because it's just not in my inventory. I checked everyone's inventory over and over again. I just couldn't find it. Alright, let's see. It says... Yep. Gives you +3 to stealing. I wonder if you could charge it up with recharge and then just max out your skill of pickpocketing. Well, this was a terrible waste of money. Oh well, at least I've got the Pipes of Doom! I bet those are interesting. We gotta go pick a fight so we can find out what those do. Ah. Let's go to the fun house. There'll be plenty of targets there. The Doom Piper. There was one light novel series I read. The main character immediately dumped his class that he started with as soon as he found out there was a class change system, and put all of his, and immediately went to put his levels in Jolly Piper. His companion totally freaked out, and then, like, he took earth magic. His build was insane. He'd go underground, slide around underground, he'd pop up with a big blow dart, basically. He'd just pop back under. He's just like, yeah. It's a great build. Oh, man. Hey there, Wings. How's it going? I finished the video today. That's why I'm late, as I was still dicking with things. It's complete. So, I'm going to be posting it. I've got it scheduled to premiere on Friday at 2:15 p.m. I've got between now and then to figure out all I can do to, well, to make it a success. After spending a month on it, I'd better do a darn good job actually putting it out there for a change. Where the heck is the nose? Who's got the clown nose? There it is. I'm just so jazzed that I finally got that video done. It was exhausting. You stick the rubber ball on the nose pin. Giving the nose a squeeze, you detect an unmistakable click. Guys, I kind of don't think we should go in there. The fun house is weathered and covered with webs. You surmise it's not been occupied for some years, at least not by anything human. I bet that the things in the museum would be connected to this location. Well, first things first. And then let's do something stupid. I'm sure this will be fun. Remember how I said that... Oh, I probably didn't say it because it was probably when my mic was muted. At this point, Schneider, Hadriex, and Anton are just looking for their endgame classes. I'll probably accept anything from Ninja, Monk, or Lord. Drow Bard, Bertha, and Bez all still need a few last spells. All three of them need Psychic, and Bertha needs Mage. And once they've maxed out that stuff, they're all clear as well. I got him his Alchemy because he took some ninja levels. He got Deadly Air finally, so we're pretty good. This will finally get him started down the psionic path. Unfortunately, he'll have to swap into a different class and back into a psychic class to actually max this out. But that's okay. I think you get that black vest on. Feeling like a monkey right now. It's fine. Alright, meanwhile, our other characters... I'm not sure. Maybe Ranger would be a better way to get you into the right class. You just need to get into one of the strong ones. And this is... Honestly, the spread looks pretty good. I bet you with just a couple more random stat points, you'll get into the right class. You, however... that doesn't look like a good spread. You know what? Valkyrie is always a good thing to be. Be a Valkyrie! Honestly, this might even be better in this area than, you'll get your levels back, and then you'll be like this. Where's your head? Are you going around bareheaded? Well, to be fair, my characters need, This makes me nervous. Ah, here we go. Here's a hat. There we go. Okay, at least our front line is armored. Well, maybe not this guy. He doesn't have the right options right now. I want you to use the big gun. Probably get by like this, especially if I snag this and give it to you. Okay, you'll be okay. Well, you're in the back row anyway. You'll be fine. Alright, whatever. Let's call this good. Okay, I guess we're fine. We've toughened ourselves up as much as we can. Hey there, John. How's it going? Mew Mini Plus. Don't know that one. Alright, what is this place going to be like? Oh! Rats! I thought there'd be rats, but I wasn't sure. Especially when it said there had been nothing human in here, I was like, I wonder if that means humans as in humans? Or, as in humanoids in general, and we were just gonna see monsters? It could have been clowns. It could have been terrible, nasty creatures that used to be customers in this place. There was no way of knowing. But it's rats. Okay. Alright, not so bad. A retro emulation handheld. It looks like original Game Boy. Oh, that's really cool. That's awesome. Yeah. I've been thinking maybe I should invest in a Steam Deck at some point. Because that can run, well, everything. I think the thing can run frickin' Switch games if you want to emulate with it. But I'm not in any particular rush, so, and the Steam Deck just keeps releasing new, stronger models over time anyway, so, I don't know. But yeah, that's an awesome handheld. I'm given to understand the PS Vita is also an amazing emulation device. If you hack it. Puzzle Quest. I'm unfamiliar with Puzzle Quest. Alright, here we go. Oh. Come on, man. You need to be a psychic, which means that int needs to go up, and you need to be a mage, which means that int needs to go up. Maybe Valkyrie isn't the best way for you to get around. We'll have to figure something out. You're close to having everything. You really are. And going for a final class, which might very well be Valkyrie at the end. I like the Valkyrie a lot. That's why I put you in this game, was to have a Valkyrie. I wonder if a Valkyrie can use a shotgun. Since it seems as though you might max that skill out soon. Oh, shit, I'm sorry. I apologize for that as well. Yeah, I didn't fix my audio settings after, you know, I was working on a different video. I mean, I've been working on the video for a while, but usually I remember to fix the settings after each session. This time I did not. I think we need a Master of Axes. I don't think we have one. Somebody needs to start investing in axe skills, just in case we find an ultimate axe. That was a good level. Do that again. What you just did there, exactly again. And again and again. Please. He's gonna learn psychic powers! But he's not gonna make a whole lot of headway. He'll have to come back to this class later. Oh, wait, no. Sophie. Alright. He can learn... Really? Not even Sonic Fires yet. Alright, well, he learned the basic psychic attack. He can now mind crush his foes. But I really want you to get Sonic Blast and later Flay. Flay is good too. He's also getting really good with his hands and feet. Honestly, I still can't believe how generous this game is with the multi-classing. Oh, there we go. Psionic Fires! That's... Well, it's more fire MP, so it's always good. Alright, now we need to fix the thing and send an image of how it looks. Huh? Send you an image on Discord or Steam to share how it looks. Oh! Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can send it either way. Book of Fables quest. I have the Book of Fables. And I know 2 different places where there are mountains. I'm guessing, pretty sure it's the area behind the Umpani, right? Pick the door. Amazing, we actually can. Ugh. Try again. Suppose I could just knock on the door. Yeah, that doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Alright, fine, whatever. Oh, do I still have a key? Hold on, we found a key. Yeah, you have a brass key. Try it. Oh well, you know, it's worth a try. Alright then. Let's start knocking the doors over. Really? Knock didn't work. It stuck red. Well, this might be a problem. I might have to go back to the thief and buy a silver key. I think that door has defeated me. We can't knock it. Oh no. He's at 100. I should just buy a bunch of silver keys, huh? Can't believe this is the max skill here. What the hell? This is terrible. Maybe there's a knack to it and I'll get it if I just keep doing. We're gonna open a door. It's gonna be a fight and nothing else in the room. Over and over again, isn't it? Is that the kind of place we're in? I'm pretty sure this is overkill. But better overkill than underkill. Where'd they go? Ah, the I remember a PC with a turbo button. Yeah, I'm gonna go buy a couple of keys from the rat. Oh, hi. What have we got here? Not much. Not much. That's what we have here. A little ice for you. And I have the answer for you. So the fights here are actually really easy, surprisingly. I was worried it was going to be way worse. I was worried there were going to be clowns whose mechanic was random status effects. They would just throw prismatic missiles at me or something. That would have made this place hellish. But these, at least so far, the fights are easy, the doors are annoying. Ah, a 486. I had a 386 back in the day. No turbo button. That's the... It was either a 386 or a 286. That's the oldest computer I can remember. The rear of the chamber lies a solid metal pyramid, forged of black iron, and well capable of withstanding the onslaught of centuries. Well, I won't attack it with centuries, then. Attack it with swords instead. Embedded as a hook and embossed on its face is the numeral 200. Attempting to lift the weight, you find the years haven't shaved off more than a grade or two, if that much. Oh no, it's gonna be really heavy. Oh my gosh, it's horrible. Nobody has that kind of strength. Let's melt it down and use it as a weapon. Said there was a hook on top, didn't it? Man, that old computer, it would sound like a rocket ship taking off when you'd flip the big red switch in the back. Ah. Yeah. I haven't thought about that PC in quite some time. You know, much as I praise Exodus, there was originally a section in my video, that one of the many that I cut, that was going to be about games that they don't have. Because I can remember games that they don't have in their 9,000 game list. Even against unique mobs, you fight two at once. Okay, I am massively wasting MP. I'm treating this place like it's a lot higher level than it is. Not a bad level there, man. Alright, I want an axe wielder. I know we have at least one good axe in storage. Perhaps we need to max every single skill out. Wait, no, I keep doing that by habit. Alright, he's got a ways to go. Alright, let's take a second to think. I should buy the keys now, before it becomes a massive issue and we're deep in here. Alright, fine. Alright, let's go buy them right now. We leveled up, and I class changed her a couple of times. That's how. When I went to, I mentioned at the start, or was it? It might have been while the mic was muted. So I went back to the, tower, Dane Tower, so that I could recharge the milk, because the fountain there gives you way more MP. And so since I went all the way back to Dane Tower, I was like, alright, fine. So I class changed some characters. And I know I class changed her like twice. And since she's got 4 skills, she gains like... She gains a lot of skill points. She gains a whole bunch. So she was good. And now she's got reflection, and we're going to see how good it is. Hopefully Hopefully it makes a big difference. Yeah, the Fountain of Oak Ogre. If I ever go back there, I have a feeling I probably will never bother. Alright. Hold on. Over here. Here it is. Okay. So we need to go to the Thieves Guild and purchase keys. Because, holy crap, we're probably going to need a bushel of the things. I think it was this way, right? Yeah. Oh, hi guys. I'm here on your orders, you know. But you don't care about that, do you? Bonk. Yeah. So the other thing to mention is, specifically, I need Bertha to become a mage and a psychic again. Bez and Drow Bard both need one more time being a psychic, and then they're done as well. And everyone can just settle into their final classes. We're real close. We're real close to the party being perfect. Yeah, well, they're not doing a good job of watching when they're getting clobbered. Finish him. Now, if I could just find the Gamu Gamu fruit, so the next skill is punching and kicking from the back row. Did I take a wrong turn? No, I think everything's correct. Right? This terrible maze. It's just how people locally live. More of you! Alright, we need to give you a tier 4 blast. Oh yeah, we just love mazes. It's our favorite. Everyone agrees. Did we not throw the nuke? Whoa, fairy witches. I don't know what that is, but that sounds bad. We somehow did not nuke. Were we silenced? Oh, I bet we were silenced. Alright. Hopefully one of you can do your thing. Oh wow, you're only gonna do... Oh, hopefully the Mind Flay does a good job. Alright. Looks like we devastated the fairy witch population. Whatever those are. And we're taking them down left, right, and center. A good old ice ball. And you two finish the fairy witch. Yep, we all have. But the Wizardry series in particular is steeped in dungeon crawlers, so you gotta excuse it. It's practically the originator of mazes in RPGs. Alright, guys. Quick, we need some repairs. You know, it's funny, but the Terang are doing more damage than the Ratkin. But I'm sure that worse Ratkin are gonna show up soon. Ratkin Bone Gnars, or... Ratkin with Belt Sanders, or something terrible. Inevitably. I need keys. I need a lot of keys. You know, I feel it would actually be more difficult to pickpocket someone who's blind than someone who can see. I don't know why. It just feels like it would be harder. Silver. Brass. Knock picks. So that you can just hit stuff with knock. So. Alright, the silver key, the brass key. He used to be my key bearer. But then we finally threw out all the iron and pewter keys. Alright. I have a feeling I'm going to need a bunch. So we'll repeat this conversation a few times. I wish I could just purchase as many as I need in one go. Whatever you say, man. Just give me the keys. They're not even expensive. Why would I want to kill him? He's given me one of the good skills. I only wish he could give more of my guy's skills. And he sells good stuff, and I haven't even tried the Doom Pipes yet. We gotta try the Doom Pipes. Alright. Huh? Crap. Only for fairies. Well, we could always try steel, but we're bad at that. Do you think 3 will get us through that dungeon? I sure don't. I'm not even sure 5 will get me through. And we're gonna need more silver than brass, definitely. We'll save and fight him just for a laugh, but not for keeps. No matter what happens, we'll undo it. Hopefully he doesn't have Sans powers. Put this here, put that there. Okay, there you go. Oh shit, I just realized something. I forgot about my idle game. An hour ago, I was supposed to do a thing. Oh no! I'm sure you all understand. Okay. My raven has decided to become an alchemist for the next week. Fine, whatever. Make some... whatever. There, make some cures. I don't care. Alright. This will only take a second. I just have to collect the... You know what I've been thinking for a while? for idling to rule the gods for a long-ass time now. He really needs to overhaul how campaigns and dungeons work entirely. They shouldn't do what they do. No, they should still do the things that they do, but it should be like, you shouldn't have to come back every so many hours and collect the rewards. It should just be you assign them to that dungeon and they just live in there and give you continual stuff every hour. Same with the campaigns. Because, you know, this forces you to build your day around the game and come back to the game at a minimum, twice a day. But I don't think he really needs to force his players to do that. And I certainly don't like it. Anyway, alright, here we are, back to this. I need to buy your keys. I just know 4, 5, and 5 is not gonna cut it. I just know this isn't enough. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with 5 and 5 and hope that's good enough. Was my stamina dropping every time I talk to him? Alright, just for the lulz, we'll give a quick sparring match with our friend. Ah, is it now? Oh shit, that's right, he's carrying a ridiculous weight that nobody could carry. Annoying. Oh! Razuka. Alright, let's have our quick sparring match. And we'll use a magic missile. And a new... Actually, no. Let's go with a mind flay. Oh, you don't... Oh, it's... Oh, yeah, you don't have mind flay yet. No, it's okay. Just throw a nuke. Call it good. A mini nuke. He ran away! I think they're gonna hit me with their golf clubs now. He instantly scurried away while his guards stood to fight us. Dong Fu? Wow. Now we really don't know how strong he is, but somehow... Oh, shit. Another one ran away. They've killed 2 of us. They don't seem very durable, but they're good at running away and they're good at striking death blows. Alright, hold on, I gotta... Alright, yeah, just put 2 there. That's great, okay. Alright, anyway. Let's move on to the funhouse. I screwed up. No, I didn't screw up. I decided to go shopping for 2 more keys. Not a mistake. I don't make mistakes. Razuka. Alright. Oh, what the hell? I don't care if it's usable. I want to buy it. There. Just for fun. Here you go. And we're also going to try them there pipes of doom. Alright, and you need to... merge them into a single giant key of doom. And this is how the Keyblade is formed. It takes a while, though. Okay. Hey, Buster, I can see it right now. Yeah, the Ratkin Mafia in Wizardry 8 was very memorable. Alright. So, mysterious door that won't open. Meet Silver Key. I'll be very concerned if that didn't work. Oh. A ladder to worse things. I see. Alright. Boil them. Just try not to inhale whatever fumes come out of these horrors. Pretty sure that's enough to take care of it. You... Oh. Oh, yeah. I want you to use the pipes of doom. What's it do? Oh, yeah, we're massively overspending again. Well, we don't know what it does, but it targets only one group, so we've gained some information. Okay. They did a lot of damage. Entering the central chamber, you spot a descending shaft, from which rises a ladder of questionable integrity. You wonder if it'll hold your weight without should I should not carry the heavy triangle down the ladder, right? The steel pyramid. If I bring the steel pyramid onto the ladder, I'm gonna fall, aren't I? Can I just cast Levitate on the steel pyramid, and then I won't have to worry about its weight? Why do we even have a spell called Levitate if we can't use it for things like that? Well, let's give it a try. Nope. Can't use it to go over water, can't use it for handling heavy loads. What a stupid spell. Okay, well, you know, what can you do? You got a stupid spell. Deal with it. Alright. This is probably enough to clear out that. Now we just have the top row. Ice. More ice. Okay, I'm pretty sure if ice takes them out that you've got this. Now, I want to know... You have a high speed. You should be able to pull this off, right? Pipes of Doom on the 7. Drat, too slow. We'll find out one of these days. The next time rats show up, we'll find out what it does. time. You should qualify for some interesting classes now. This is good. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. All right. Nice. Is it rats? Is it slimes? It's always one of the two. Ah, this is fine. This is fine. It's a fun house full of rats and oozes. Everything poisonous and gross, I guess. Annoying. Finish him. Enter the room, you stumble upon files of fallen debris cluttering the floor. Alright, this is a room to search. Well, I guess I can take a moment and cast Detect Secret. Actually, this is exactly the kind of place we should be detecting for secrets. Find nothing but the remains of old wooden props and stands. You guess it's probably been quite some time since any kind of circus gave a performance around here. Well, the eyeball is glittering, but there's nothing here. We might need something specific and come back here then. All right. I feel like there's some kind of rhythm here, but I'm not quite keyed into it yet. Okay. I've an ooze at work again here. Let's see, I think these are the strongest ones, so throw an ice. We've probably already defeated them, but toss out one more. And, you know, give it a try. You might get something. Frightened! Oh, the pipes of doom are fear. Okay. So we've got fear, sleep, silence. I left the itchy leer somewhere else. Didn't think that one was worth carrying around. I've only seen that with the wall switches, facing a specific direction. But we can go poke around in a minute. Code of boxes, cradle eyes collapse in a heat of rotten dust. Now the promise of finding anything looks doubtful. Alright, this storeroom's got nothing. Search from this direction. Search from this direction. I really doubt anything's gonna shake loose. Nope, no matter how you look at it. Okay, I think we're done with this floor. It's time to go down. Down into something worse. Wait a minute, there was more back here. I rolled a 0 and it didn't jam. That means it doesn't matter what I roll. It's just a random chance of jamming. Much to your surprise, an old chest sits quietly in the back of the room, idly passing the years, waiting the return of its owner. Well, that'd be us. We're the owner now. Or maybe these people are. There's savant guards in the back, are there? Well... Is grade 4 good enough to wipe them out? I'm not sure. Okay. There it is. Just for good measure, throw a sonic blast on them, just in case the asphyxiation doesn't get them. And you can lob one more of these on that back row. That back row is toast. Hey there, Chen! Oh, well, that's good to hear. Oh shit, that got the guards too? I thought that the robots were immune to asphyxiation because they were, you know, robots. Maybe something in their motors. Maybe they're steam powered. Maybe they need fires in their bellies. Blast it. That's worrying. Okay, that's worrying. This one has a nasty trap on it, does it? Okay. Daggers? Is that all? Alright, well that wasn't so bad. What did we get? A stick and a rock. Huh. Do we play baseball with it? Okay, this is crap. And that means this is gonna be crap as well. Wooden dowel. That sounds pretty bad. Okay. Pitch that. Yeah, this is because they're entertainers. This was just a costume. Lodestone. So it's a magnet. That's a 45-pound rock. Oh well. What is a quest item? The dowel? Oh, you gotta be kidding. Alright, fine. Well, thank you for the warning. Alright, we've got the dowel. The dowel, huh? I would have never guessed. Maybe I didn't need to buy so many brass keys, just the silver ones. What level of asphyxiate would it be for their leaders? Just stick your sword in them. Those troopers in the back just... I can't use... I'll just nuke them. When in doubt, nuclear blast. It solves everything! At least it solves everything so far. Oh yeah, you can leave any object anywhere in the game. And then you'll have to go figure out where you dropped it if you need it. Yeah. We have the power to shape ourselves, but it requires work. Good on you for doing something about it. A lot of people never do when they are dissatisfied. Punch 'em! Ah, good. Those shurikens suck. Or is it that he has really low throwing skill? I'm pretty sure he has high throwing skill. But you didn't get the one stat we really need you to develop. We really need you to cultivate wizardry, ma'am. And you're doing everything else. Literally every other stat looks good. Just not the one. Not the key one. Alright, good. He's been dispoisoned. That'll probably do. Okay. Quick check. You would be able to ranger. I think you need 14 to be a lord. I think Dex is holding her back on a couple classes. And then, yeah, Int is the stat we really want. Okay, we have fully explored this floor. Before we discover what hell waits us down here, I just know that's going to collapse under me. I just know that ladder's going to break. Could you find the treasure we marked on your map? Oh, right, devs today. Yes! Here, let's put every quest, let's draw a glowing line from you to the quest location. We'll put the markers on the map for you. Oh. I guess upstairs wasn't the fun house. This is the fun house. The interior of the fun house appears to be gloomy and decrepit, lacking any festive spirit whatsoever. You begin to suspect rather devious connotations in the word fun. Well, I still haven't been assaulted by clowns, so I guess we're okay. The ladder didn't just break either, surprising. It didn't shut a portcullis behind me. So far, so good. Oh. Deeper. I don't know how I feel about going any deeper, though. Okay. Birds? Why are there underground birds? You guys don't belong down here. I'm not... I don't respect you enough to even use my MP on you. Good XP for just some featherheads. It's going to be one of those kind of doors, is it? Alright. That's probably a shortcut when I've gotten deeper. But hey, it didn't break behind me. I guess we're fine. I'm a little nervous about going deeper. Let's lick our wounds. I remember what the heights of Dane Tower was like. I don't trust this. And I don't like carrying around this heavy black pyramid either. Alright. Let's cast a few things. If I'm in a fun house, I better be running Detect Secret all the time. In fact, you know what? I really don't trust this place. Let's get Levitate running. That's an expensive one. And let's go ahead and toss No Direction in. Okay, just in case weird things start happening. A long plank secured to a pivot block rests underneath an open shaft in the ceiling. So this throws you upstairs? You sure that wouldn't make the plank... Okay, there's the hole. A heavy chain suddenly drops from the ceiling over the other end of the plank, but nothing else happens. Funhouse gadget. With a heave and a grunt, you hoist the black pyramid up on the hook. Look it on the end of the chain. Okay. Your end pivots to the floor, but nothing else happens. I feel like I need to use the weight to have my characters thrown up through the hole. But I'm missing some detail. Let's try that dowel. Maybe it's that door that I couldn't open upstairs. Well, let's explore this floor a little further first. Oh, there's an upstairs. Okay. Hold on, me see if I can interact with this. Oh, joy. Ratkin. My favorite. So, Sonic Blast. And Sonic Blast. Oh, you don't know Sonic Blast. Sonic just punched them really hard. Okay, Sonic Blast. Honestly, that's probably good enough for them. Yep, they're going insane. Alright, they're all crazy. Okay, these are a higher grade of Ratkin. Oh, they were Ronin. Okay, that explains why they were so tough. Man, a lot of our attacks aren't doing damage. I'll take a look at your key. Maybe I should collect the darts. Probably should. Did you just gain a few points of Vite? Guess not. Would've been nice if you had. Bishop! Samurai! Probably Samurai. Probably Samurai, and then you can get back into Monk, hopefully. And finish getting your Magikarp. Let's take a look up here. Ah. Oh, I see. Wow, that Levitate was expensive and it expired quick, didn't it? A large spool mounted over the shaft, attached as a heavy metal chain. The chain is hanging down the shaft. I could jump down the hole and land on the board. Who's got the dowel? Who did I give it to? I'm gonna drive myself crazy. The inventory management in this game could use an overhaul. It was you. Okay. Okay, that's an annoying group of enemies. But I don't see anything immune to poison hanging out on your team, so I'm just gonna do this. Oh. And maybe a mind flay for good measure. You deserve to have your minds flayed for interrupting me. Oh, that's gotta be good enough. Yep, that's plenty good. A couple of them got away, but so what? Yeah, massive overkill again. Yep, those were rats with Vorpal swords and poison darts. And whatever other nasty surprises they can find. And they swarm you. Did it work? Did I use it? I did not. I don't think I have anything else that would make any sense. I probably need to find a crank. Yeah, I probably need to find a crank. Dawn of War? No, I don't know anything about Dawn of War. Never played it. Haven't heard about the remaster either. But I do not believe for a second that AI can make a game without human input. AI sucks way too much to do that right now. But give it a few decades. Engine is the same. Oh. The engine is the same, so all they did was update some of the assets. Okay. So they're selling you next to nothing. Gotcha. It doesn't really matter what we think. AI is out of the box. And AI is going to destroy all of AAA. AAA was already having a lot of trouble. And they imagine that they're going to use this to make more profits, but that's not what's going to happen. AI is the harbinger of the end for Hollywood, for AAA companies, things like EA, Ubisoft, all of them. Because AI means one guy in his basement will be able to make a AAA game. It means that it has reduced the barriers drastically for the indies. It's going to be a while. It's going to take a while for people to figure out how to use them effectively, but it's going to be the small ones who really make use of it. I'm sure y'all remember when Flash animations were just getting started, and they were made fun of for being absolute garbage. You know, Flash was made for business presentations. It was basically for making slideshows. What is this Flash animation nonsense? Well, the kids kept making Flash animations, and then they grew up and they took over the industry. And next thing you know, all the shows are being made using Flash. Something like that's gonna happen again. The AI stuff looks like garbage right now. It looks janky and crappy, and, well, the kids are going to continue making things with it. And they are going to get good at it. And our grandkids are going to grow up in a world where, well, they just don't understand what our problem was. They don't get it. This has just for them always been the way of things. Why would we want a Photoshop that didn't have frickin'... I need Photoshop, doggone it. I need it, It's the tools that I'm familiar with and really good with. I tried to migrate away from Photoshop and not use it. I really don't like the idea of renting it. I don't like their focus on, oh, what's this? But I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and pay money to rent Photoshop for a little while. Oh, it's a burial crypt. And some of them are moving. Okay. Go away. Ice? Firebird meet ice ball? That seems about right. Too many of them won't work on both birds and on dead. How annoying. Just hide, you three. We'll see how the fight progresses. Steam achievements. Every Warhammer game is either bad or aggressively monetized. I've heard a bunch of the older ones are really good. Alright, you guys knock those out. Ugh, these things aren't down yet, huh? Fire crows meet ice balls! The good news is we have enough old games and old movies to last us a lifetime. So if you don't like the new stuff, just don't watch the new stuff. I think that AI should be banned from a lot of military applications, personally. Oh, geez, don't try to use the AI to do coding. They're a long way from being able to do coding, from what I hear. And I mean, you want clean, efficient, readable coding. You want to have the same standards between all your coders on your team. You don't want them... Current generation AI is a bad idea for programming. Yeah. Yeah, AI is not a miracle tool right now. It is a tool that requires specialists to use properly. Personally, though, I am very glad, very, very glad that there is a big AI scene in personal computers and not just in the hands of the corporations. I'm very glad that there's like 1 million small AIs people run on their own hardware, and not just the big corpo ones. If the big corporations literally had a complete monopoly on this stuff, I'd be a lot more worried. Oh, must be. Lying under a broken skull, you retrieve an unusual object. Oh! Okay, then. Well, not really a puzzle, then. More like a find the hidden thing. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm okay with that. We'll come back to that. Hello there, Mr. Spool. Where are you? There you are. Alright, attaching the handle to the spindle of the spool, you can crank up the chain as far as it will go, even with the 200-pound weight. Okay. The chain is wound up onto the spool. Okay. Without knowing how to code, you should not use AI. I think it kind of works that way with a bunch of things. A writer could use an AI to make stories faster or proofread their stories or perform various functions to make them write faster, potentially. An artist could use the AI art generators to produce way more work. But if you're not an artist and you try to use the AI art programs, you're always going to end up with, slop. But it's not good enough to just be a writer. You would also have to know how to actually do all the prompt engineering and all the crap to actually get stuff out of it, which is like practically an entire field of study. And with the way these things keep changing, like, you'd have to constantly be relearning how to do it. It'd be a major pain in the ass, I think, to work with current gen AI to produce anything. But I have seen videos with artists that know what they're doing, and it's crazy. Like, they'll go through so many steps. They'll start with their prompts, and they'll rig it up so that different parts of the image get different prompts. They'll have a 3D model that they'll pose. They'll create a depth map of the 3D model, a canny map, an edge map, a this map, a that map. Feed all of it in so that the AI knows the exact pose, shape, all this different information. They'll then enter a color map with all the colors and where they want it in the image. Then they'll go into Photoshop and they'll dick with the image, and then they'll give it back to the AI, and then they'll take that and they'll dick with that more in Photoshop, and they'll create a really good image. And I honestly can't tell you if they saved any time. It looks like a huge pain in the ass to me, but, it is interesting to watch. Your image before triggers the switch, and now the chain drops, right? Okay. Weighty pyramid drops, catapulting you into the air. Having achieved the remarkable elevation of almost 4 feet, everyone is spent sprawling in all directions. Okay, I know what to do. This is where the featherweight potion comes in. Yeah, 200 pounds, and our team weighs way more than 200. Okay. This is for the featherweight potion. It's gonna be that way. If you're gonna use when the AI art first hit, and I heard all these places were firing their concept artists, I immediately went, that's the most important artist. If you're going to try to use AI, the concept artist is the one you could not fire. Because the AIs cannot create concepts. They can't. They can only create things that exist already. They're just remixing. Yeah. Alright. Unparalyze yourself, Bez. There you go. Alright, everybody ready? Alright. We have... someone has... a drink that they need to share with everybody. Everybody gets a sip. What the hell is it? I know I bought... Oh, here they are. Alright. Oh, we need the lodestone to drop onto the plank to trigger the switch, right? Oh, wait, no, we triggered the switch ourselves, even featherweighted. Being reduced, you're hurled upward through the shaft above the plank. Still propelled from your launch, you continue sailing upwards. While rising up through the shaft, you momentarily hang poised, then grope, and then plummet back down the open shaft. No! No, no. Shit. Everyone sent sprawling in all directions. Okay. Okay. I need levitate. Okay, I need to add levitate. Okay, that's fine. Featherweight plus levitation. Give me a second. Okay, we have one potion left. Oh. It's not going to be levitate? Shit. Alright, hold on. I guess it's something else then. Levitate should have been... I prefer puzzles with multiple answers. Okay, we've got two savant... Two? Just two? Well... You know what? I think... I bet your level 5 asphyxiation clears this mess. Come on, Hadriex, hurry up. You need to knock them out. Don't let them get too many turns. Ow, this is kind of hurting a lot. Come on. I should have cast haste. There we go. Ooh, it didn't affect quite a few of them, actually. Alright, well, we took a bunch of damage, and several of us are poisoned badly. Looks like just the leaders survived. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. I think we can take them out with just punching and kicking and slashing and... There you go. Probably not worth picking up, but we'll look at it. Oh, come on. What kind of level up was that? Oh well, keep working on axes. Become a master of the axe. What? No, I'm... Shit. Oh! A quick shadow darts from nowhere and stands before you. Ratsputin! I've heard of you! Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna charm you. He's unaffected. Alright, diplomacy, go! Charm doesn't work. Let's try reading his mind. Should I write that down? There's a Dawn named Barlone, you say? Give me a second. Dawn Barlone. Okay. Is that your name, or is that... No, you're Rasputin. Why are you thinking about a Dawn? Where the hell did my pen go? Okay, there it is. Good. Make sure I keep my pen handy. Can't bribe. We'll just hope our diplomacy skills up to the test. Shit. It is not. God, I can't believe he's immune to a max level charm. What the heck? Also, we're running on fumes for our magic on some categories. Gotta keep an eye on that. Every time we run out of a type of magic, that's one less combat trick in our arsenal. Yeah, I thought the name was familiar. Yeah. Yeah. He was hired by the Dark Savant, but the Dark Savant didn't pay them, so they double cross him. With you. Yeah. Mounted on the block are two blocks which support steel cylinders, each with a hook. Two metal blades are attached to the end of the cylinder. And you find that it spins around quite easily. Alright, this has to be the dowel. Oh, come on! It's gonna drive me crazy. Alright, I need to find something to hook between the two. Is it over here? Rasputin cannot be charmed, cannot be poisoned. The Ratkin superhero? Oh. That's a lot of Savant, but they're low-level Savant troops. I think I can focus on the rats. You can also focus on the rats. No, go back. Misclick. Rah, Rasputin. Lover of the Russian Queen. Alright. That should pretty well wipe this out. They're low-level guys. Okay, that got rid of the Savant Guards. And the last one was unnecessary. I'm sure that's garbage. Junk. Lying underneath the pile of rubble, you discover a tarnished key. Oh. Alright. Foul tarnished. Give up these dreams. There. Alright, let's see. Okay. Well, there aren't too many doors. Aha! Kinda like the big battles in this one more than 8. I kinda like the battle system in 8 more, where you can be attacked from the sides and behind. I've never seen a game with tactics like what was present in that one. It was fascinating. But I do like the sprite art and the very large battles here. Problem is I don't know what that second batch is. Throw a shuriken. Call it good. Let's see, here in the fun house, a room with very high level chests. Oh, great. There's a door on the floor fan. Yeah, though I will say Wizardry 8 could waste your time. It definitely could at points. You know what? Why not just make a game like this where you are piloting a mech? You're a whole crew of people inside of a mech, piloting the different systems. That would be a really kick-ass game. Could be. Could be. Man, that would be so much fun to build. Upgrading the different systems in your mech, changing out the pilots for different ones with different skill sets. Alright, well, how bad's it gonna be? Let's begin with... Oh, okay, in the chest you extract a thick white electric band. Okay, this is for the fan. That's all that was in it. Oh, okay. Wonderful. So, whoever designed this dungeon was clearly insane. I feel like this place was designed by a mad overlord. Well, there you go. You stretch the elastic band, they spin around. Okay, cool. I'm so glad I bought a second feather potion, because I am sure that it's long since expired. Okay, that's round up. Very good. Level Lord? Oh, I haven't met that guy. Alright. Saving. Resting, because the encounters are probably going to become more difficult after this. I'm so glad I'm not carrying around that pyramid anymore. Richard Gray? I don't know who that is. I am unfamiliar with this person. Okay. A little more resting. Alright, we all topped off? I mean, our MP is super low, but that's fine. Because getting back from up there might be difficult. I might have bought all those keys for no reason. Oh, he made the Duke Nukem. The old 2D Duke Nukem? Oh, okay. Oh, Duke Nukem 3D. I used to play that with a friend. At a friend's house. He had it on... I think it was the PlayStation 1? Was it the PlayStation? I think it was the PlayStation 1. Anyway, he had Duke Nukem 3D. We'd play multiplayer, shooting each other. It was great fun. It was great fun. I never played any of the other Duke Nukem games yet. Alright, we got a staircase going down. A ladder going down. Is this where the dungeon reveals its true hell? Alright, I don't know what kind... How is it with maxed out mythology on multiple characters we can't identify what enemy is attacking? Oh well, overkill it. It's not like I need the ice for anything else. Really? Commander Keen? Seriously? It was a run-and-gun, more like Contra, right? I thought they were a run-and-gun series. I mean, his name, it's Duke Nukem. Oh, I should probably have up, Detect Secrets. Okay, so the enemies are not getting any more deadly. That is weird. I guess they can't all be like Dane Tower, where it lulls you into a false sense of security and then ramps up the enemies really fast on you. On the other hand, we're not getting a whole lot of levels here. We're not actually gaining a ton of power. This is clearly a maze. Okay, another ladder. Well, I might as well take a peek. Interesting. Okay, so that's... I want to map out the floors first. You know what? You're not even worthy of my Dispel Undead. Dispel Undead uses valuable mana. And you know what, you stupid birds? I'm gonna throw rocks at you. Because I've not been using my earth magic a ton. Yeah, you're just getting my leftovers. Bon appetit. I mean, it could be a lot worse. As I said at the beginning, I was expecting I was going to be running into horrible clowns with randomized stuff like Prismatic Missile that just did random bullshit to my team. Take Take him down. I mean, what was I to think? It started off with a clown nose that I had to put on a thing as a key. What would you expect in that situation? Alright. Are you ready to... What in the world could you even qualify for? Clearly you've missed. Well, I mean, there's no reason not to class change in this hellhole. Ooh. Dazzling lights. Samurai doesn't sound so bad. You just gotta bring up that int and vite and everything else. You'll be fine. Oh, you can put on a flak vest, you can put on a hat. Okay, you cannot put on it. You can put on this. And the bat necklace. Bat necklace. Alright. Sure. Alright. You two have very different goals right now, but you're both samuraiing. Good luck with that. Oh, what a terrible fate that would be. Not being able to figure out how to climb back down. Being defeated. Oh shit, there's still a couple. I mean, they can't disease me, so can't even poison me. And they're not throwing instant death effects or petrification, so everything seems kind of fine. Alright. I just need you to qualify for ninja or monk, and you'll be satisfied. Or maybe you could just stick to samurai if the stats look good enough, I don't know. Samurai can probably equip all kinds of good equipment. You need to become a monk again. Don't just put a point in strength and call it a day. You can't just do one push-up and say you're satisfied with your level. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of samurai gear, But I figure there's going to be some really high-end equipment for them somewhere. Right, I've just about fully explored this area. I'm going to just... You know what? Wait a minute. I have something fun. Who has the fun item? Who's got the fun item? We'll figure it out for the next fight. These guys are honestly unworthy of it. But I don't care. I'm going to throw it at them anyway. For the next few fights. That's right, the Pineapple O'Doom is gonna make an appearance. Just because I'm getting annoyed at these encounters. We'll have to be very careful and count his charges, though. Man, the shurikens suck. Oh well, we'll just keep throwing them away till they're all used up. Like a pretty good spread of stats there. But you're gonna have to gain persuasion and piety if you want to be a lord. I think I want a lord, a samurai, a couple ninja, and a couple monks. Oh wait, we have to have a Valkyrie in there somewhere. Alright. Alright, who's got the pineapple? Ah, it's Schneider. Now, I'm gonna check through everybody's speed. After I finish curing poison, that is. Alright, your speed is only 10. I guess I'll just give it to him. Alright. That's who it'll be. Okay. I should probably heal. A lot. We are getting chewed up. The rats are gnawing away at us. Well, he's unarmed. Are hands and feet fast? And he's not wearing much. I guess the flak jacket could be slowing him down a little. Alright, let's see. Let's go this way first. Carefully stepping into an open chamber, your eyes note peculiar darkness which fills the room with a smoky cloud. You hear whispering chits coming from somewhere nearby. You do not understand what's being said, but you are aware. Uh-oh. So much for the element of surprise. Barlone, Order of Taw. Is this the dawn? Entering the room, you face a mob of husky ratkin, weapons drawn and ready, but not moving. It is in the still of the moment you quickly assess your opponent. Their fur is dark, they're well-groomed, and though they exude sinister ethos, there's a subtle, strange charisma about them. They seem quite confident and most of all demonstrate an obvious interest in you and in watching your reactions. It is then that you recognize the nature of these creatures. They are members of an underworld, but not a gang of thugs. Organized, meticulous. They possess a razor-sharp intellect honed by years of strict orthodoxy. Upper echelon corsairs, studying their mark, noting strengths and weaknesses, silently forming the noose by which to profit from your eventual hanging. Finally your eyes meet those of the ratkin, who appears to have an icy mask of death etched across his face, and he begins to speak to you in a low, hoarse whisper. Allow me to introduce myself. Oh, a golfing fan. I am Barlone. It is good that you have come. My associates and I have a proposition for you. Would you like something to drink? Of course I trust you. As I was saying, my friends and I have an interesting proposal which we would want you to consider. We can do many things for you, like provide the cure to that poison you drank. But we just want a small favor. We know about you and the others. We've seen the machines that breathe fire and move through the sky. Long ago there were others that had these machines, the Higardi. But they are gone. Oh, you might want to check into that. We know that you've come from a world beyond the sky, and we wish to expand our operations. We want you to do something for us. Would you like the books from the Terang? And in return, our organization will help you, yeah. I have a bunch of Terang logbooks and shit. Would you like that? This is a good day for us. What you ask is something simple. There's a flying machine which descends into the old... Yep. Our scouts have seen it come and go many times. You want the flight logs, yeah? Find out when the flying machine will be there again. This is a small favor. Do you know how to pilot a space? You know what? I don't care. I'll give you the book. Once you do this thing, return to me, and I'll tell you where you can find one of the maps. Oh, I know all about the maps. You do the small favor, and we'll help you get the maps. I think our business is concluded for today. You've made a wise decision to work with us. I got... My gosh, you're going to go through the whole spiel again? And just think, every time they want to come here, they have to jump onto that board and get thrown upstairs 2 floors. Oh, fork! It's written down. But I don't think I wrote it on paper. guys don't dick around. But it's here somewhere. Ah, this was it. Okay, galactic star date 08853. Man, I've got so much random garbage written everywhere. Okay. I always thought for some reason the Umpani would have wanted that information. The rats of all people. And you guys do end up expanding your operations. Yes, that is possible. You've done well. In the new city, there's a passage that leads to the old archives. Yeah, there'd be no way that map would still be there at the point by the time you get to here. You may have another favor you can do for us later. We'll let you know. Oh my gosh. There's no way in hell you'd get a map out of this. Because it'll always be taken before you could have met this guy. By one of the other factions. Well, I guess I can dump the logbook and text encoder back at my house. Well, alright then. Be that way, dicks. Oh, we've got 2 stairwells to investigate. I guess we're gonna go down this one. For is a cascade of thought, troughs, turns beneath an open shaft. You're cautious lest you accidentally fall in, because we've got... That's going to be a one-way trip. It'll probably end up leading to you coming out here somehow. A wide moving belt ascends from a shaft in the floor into the ceiling. Is that so? Oh, this must be where the rats flush people. Why are these things always hanging out near every source of water? Does nobody clean their water to make sure these things don't get there? Oh well, an excuse to throw knives at my problems. I've got a lot of earth magic. I still wouldn't punch jellyfish. I think my characters are crazy. Do you think there's anything in the water? Should I... There are doors. Alright. There could be more that I have to go diving for. Anyway, the one thing I like about jellyfish is their speed stat is not very good. That's the one good thing about fighting them. Coiled in the corner, you discover a short, thick rope which is securely tied to a hefty bar. Alright. Rope and bar. Let's take a little nap before our swim. Well, okay then. This is an excellent nappy chamber. What are the odds there's something hidden out there? I don't think there is. But it bugs me that there might be. But I don't think there is. Well. Alright, well, we have a rope with a bar attached. We have two different holes we could fall in. Is this a shortcut, or... Okay, another ladder up. And another ladder down. Okay, this did take us back to the start. Alright, I see. It was a shortcut. Alright. So that leaves us with the question of the holes. Up you go, up you go. It propels you into a hallway. Thin veneer of water skates rapidly down a descending channel. You wonder at its purpose, the water being only a few inches thick. You touch beneath its surface and discover a slick and slippery bottom. At least it isn't deep enough to worry about going over your heads. Okay, so this is a water that just pushes you somewhere. Can I steer? Oh crap, that's a lot. Okay. Well, when there's that many of them, we have to be absolutely sure we bring them down. Because if they don't all fall, if they all got turns, we would be very, very sad. So this is a good time for a little overkill. Just a smidge. Just a smidge more. I don't think I can use deadly air. I think it's gotta be nuclear. That's the only one I'm confident will affect them. Because I know Mind Flay won't work on a jellyfish. Well, we had to be sure, okay? I think you need more piety to get into one of the good classes. Oh, you're a master of guns now. Neat. Ugh. Wait, no, flail. There could be a really good flail somewhere. It could happen, you never know. Somebody needs to be ready if that's the case. Okay, I know where I am now. Sort of. Alright, let's try... Okay, not that way. This way. Alright, let's see what this does. You brazenly step into the cascading trough. Spins you around and around downward, slamming you into solid bars of closed steel gate. Having no escape from the rotating troughs, you're dumped into the darkness below. Alright, cool. Jumped into a paddle wheeler. There's a really good one in Baldur's Gate, too. The Flail of Many Heads. The Flail of Ages. It's awesome. Here we go. I think that'll take care of them. Then we'll start using pineapples. Yeah, you keep finding heads in the Throne of Ball as well. Oh, you missed one. Stupid robot. You're like a level 1 robot. You don't even matter. Alright. Could you spare a smidge of cure poison for him? Thanks. But you get the extra heads in Throne of Ball. It gets even stronger. Yeah, haste is important. Oh, what's this? A fist-sized wooden ball painted with brightly colored circles and a star. A Dragon Ball? It's yellow. It's got a star on it. I think we just found a Dragon Ball. Ah. Okay. That leads to here. I see. And that's full of holes that'll take you different ways. How am I supposed to mentally map all of this? Alright, let's hop on this escalator. Okay, hop off. Hop off! Great. What would happen if I jumped onto the escalator? Alright, let's go this way. Yeah, I didn't use the flail on my last run. The one where I made that Harlequin. Yeah, none of my crew used flails. Aw, transparent dome. Protrudes on the narrow shaft a few steps in front of you. Closer you get, you notice a gaping hole. It's a pneumatic tube? Oh, it's another Dragon Ball in it. No? Round hole, round peg? Yeah, this place is definitely not about the combat. Where are those 6 spears? Oh, hi, guys. Alright, well, you guys just get it dispelled. Get wrecked. Good. Now, if they really wanted this place to be hell, they'd fill it with ghosts and nymphs. Then it would be misery. Harm and critical strike. Yeah. That would be fun. I liked the fact that I was just playing an evil bard and running around with a holy avenger. Put all the buffs on yourself and then use a freaking holy avenger and be a ridiculous melee monster. Although I have to admit, casting the buffs over and over again got pretty old. If there had only been a single button where I could hotkey all the buffs I wanted in order, that would have been wonderful. But there wasn't, so, you know. Yeah. But does it work on liches? I don't think harm works on the undead. And unfortunately, the nastiest enemies in Baldur's Gate 2 tended to be those liches. Be gone, pests. There was a mass extinction event for minotaurs at some point in this world's past. Clearly. Maybe that's where the Rapaks went. Maybe these are the Rapaks. Examine the wall, you peer through a narrow hole, bored all the way through, and discern a glimmer of light coming from the other side. Alright. I don't think I have anything that makes sense. I don't think I could shove the rope through the hole. Oh, I have the wooden dowel. I'm just gonna rub this on every single object until something happens. You insert the long wooden dowel through the hole! A snug fit, and shove it all the way in, but nothing happens. But the dowel is gone. That probably means if I get around to the other side, something would happen. The fact that they made it into a weapon, I never would have guessed I needed to carry that dowel around. I would have never found this one on my own. Really? Protection from undead is all it takes? I don't know if I ever tried that. You'd think that a lich would have no problem dealing with that. They'd have been prepared. You would think. Alright, what the hell did shoving the dowel rod through a glory hole do? It's not going to help with this, is it? Really? That's stupid. Protection from undead doesn't protect you from liches. What the heck? Sounds like the developers made a huge, terrible oversight. That's insane. Yeah, because a lich would just dispel your protection or just hit you with spells that, you know... I might actually be stuck. I might actually be stuck. Well... I could slide down the water slide again. Darn, we're going down the same path. I was hoping it would push me down a different path, that somehow I would have changed the trajectory of it. Obviously not. Still the possibility that there's something over there in the water. I'm not quite desperate enough to go diving through all those tiles yet. we've got 3 holes in the ceiling. But I've only fallen through 1 so far. There's a hole there. On the other side of this wall. There's a hole right here, which tells me there's a way to get into this area. That was the ratkin. No, that was the ratkin. What was this? Hold on, we might not have explored this. We didn't explore this yet. We only looked a little bit. Looking down the passage, you see a row of gaping pits which travel the length of the corridor. At the end of the pit stands a round target, bearing circles of various colors and a crimson bullseye. Darn it, come on! Musket. Throw a ball. You heave the painted ball down the passage toward the combat. Missing the bullseye, it bounces off the target and flies back into the pit at the end of the corridor. I'm gonna have to go find the ball. I bet we could have leapt further. Where'd my ball go? The ball should have fallen down here. Where's my ball? It had to have fallen down. What? Grab the bars. Well, I'd better load back to before I threw the ball. Alright, who has the highest throwing skill? Yeah, his is only 40. I think yours is... No, yours is 34. You're working on it, though. 7. Uh-oh. 21. Oh, no. 100. Okay. Schneider! Would you... Oh, fork. I saved after I threw it. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, I just quickly Googled it, and it says there's only... It says you just have a 40% chance of hitting, and if you miss, jump into the pit and look for your ball. Well... But it didn't say where the ball would end up. This is definitely the wrong way. You think so? I think I need to figure out where it would have fallen. So, I think it fell down that hole there. So, 2 tiles this way. It should have landed here. Oh, okay. Okay, that wasn't so bad. And now all we gotta do is go back and throw the ball again. Yes, it's not so bad. Okay, not that way. It's just annoying. Well, I have a surprise for you. Wait, who has it? You have it. Here you go. You better run. Yeah, we'll have Schneider throw it this time. I'm gonna check because I'm paranoid. Every time I throw the pineapple, I'm gonna make sure it's still there. Just in case. All right. Clear. Okay. Now. Yeah, it's up here, right? Yes. Okay, this is the right way. Yeah, I still haven't mastered my way around the fun house. Okay. Right. Great. Save. Alright, Snyder. This is your moment. Use your psychic powers to help you aim. Yeah, it's got like, I don't know, I charged it up to like 20. It's got some. It'll be a while before I have to, but I'm paranoid. I don't want it to randomly disappear. Oh, well, okay. No, that didn't happen. Schneider would never miss. He couldn't fail us. Oh, crap, I think you've still got it. It might be one of those things where you have to miss a couple of times. It could be. We might just have to go up and down a couple times. Yeah, we're going to jump down and pick up the ball again. This game loves finding ways to dick with us. We'll give some other people a turn pitching it, but we'll give him one more shot. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If I didn't know better, I'd be convinced that I was missing something to hit that bullseye. Well, I heard a door open, but where could it be? Is it over there? Shit, where's the door that was closed to me? Where could there be a door that opened? I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna deal with your bullshit. Get out of here. You're not real fights, just stumbling blocks, speed bumps. Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. It could be the one. Yeah, let's go there. Good thinking. Okay, that was up? Down? No, it was up. There's something satisfying about watching a single attack wipe out a horde. Okay, we gotta go up one more. Oh, not there. Yes, this is the one. Okay. Alright, yes! Around target, stands mounted on the floor and down the north. Okay, yep. To the west, a cascade of troughs goes round and round, dumping empty air to the darkness below it. Okay. We are right here. That would take us down to where we've been, where the ball kept falling. Get wrecked. Ah, one of them survived. You drain stamina from a skeleton? Huh. What an interesting sword that is. Never tried recharging it to see if I could have infinite hit point gain. Allows viewing but not access. So each of these is gonna change the flows of the water. Oh boy. Oh boy. This one. Oh man. Okay. Okay. So that's the one that goes up. This is the middle floor then. Alright. My mental map is starting to hurt my head. Rushing water. We need to flip the switches and jump into this. The correct switches. No, we do not jump into that spot. Okay. That is a stupid place to jump down. I sure am glad somebody stuck their head down in that hole and looked around to figure out where it was, instead of, you know, an entire party leaping in. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Is this that? No. Another one. Okay, we've got 3 levers attached to the water thus far. 4 levers for changing the flow of the water. And we're going to have to get all 4 of them into the proper positions. Oh, man. But how do we figure out what the proper positions are? Oh, man. The enemies aren't dropping anything usable. First person to max out the purple. You're gonna need more vitality. Yeah. How are you doing? You're not quite ready. Ninja! I'll accept it. Ninja. Guess you can't use the flak jacket or the robes anymore. Wow, your armor class is terrible as a ninja. Huh. I thought the ninja was supposed to have really good AC. Maybe you're not cut out for ninjahood. Maybe you'll have to be something different. Alright. So there's another ladder over here. This is going to be the entrance where you jump into the rapids, right? No, it's a 5th spot. 5 levers. I can't tell which way the water's flowing. How am I ever going to figure this puzzle out? Well, let's start by being stupid. We'll put all of them down and see what happens. This is a lot of running around to hit these switches. We'll have to one by one undo them and see what happens. Up, up we go. Alright, every lever has been flipped. And what did we learn? Beats me. We slid. Alright. Where was it? It was here? No, wait. Where the hell was... It was here. This is the spot. Okay, alright. Yeah, I still have a bar and a rope, but I have no idea what that connects to. I also have a spot where there's a glass tube. But the bar and the rope don't do anything there, and I don't know what does. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. To save our sanity, we're going to save each time. You know what? There's a better spot we could have saved. Now that I think about it, I can do an even better job of preserving our sanity. Let's get into exactly the right position. Okay, and the correct position is... this. Save here. Okay. No, it's not. That's not the best position. What am I thinking? No. I'm tired. It is. Oops. No, not there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go all the way to the end. All right. On. Mm-hmm. Okay. The farthest one is on. Huh. We've ended up in a different pool. Instead of being over here, we were over here. I don't consider that to be much of an improvement. All right. Let's flip just this switch. If I could look around each time as we're moving through the water, I would probably be able to triangulate what this is doing. Figure out what the switches do, but we flow through it so quickly. It's difficult to tell, like, where we're floating. I think we turned at the first turn. I think this switch should be on. Maybe. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's try one of these down here now. I'm just glad the encounter rate's so low. I've never seen an RPG where the random encounters are super low, and they just put a ton of scripted encounters in. I mean, I've seen scripted encounters, but then it's just scripted encounters. Anyways, interesting. Oh no. No, I don't want to level up right now. Can I do this later? Gonna make me do this over and over. Because I'm just gonna load back. No. It is a huge improvement. Go away! You pests! This puzzle is intentionally designed to make you walk around a ton. Okay. Okay. So that doesn't do anything. But this might. Let's see. This game is mostly scripted encounters. I mean, they've got an unlimited number of random encounters as well, but the first time you enter an area, you encounter a ton of enemies because those are all scripted. Well, most of them. It's very well done. And I've never seen anything like it before. Alright, if we save your level up here, we won't have to go through it again. Okay, oh god, where am I? Okay, I'm in the hall up here. I need to go this way. Alright. Another flume ride. Straight into... Okay. Alright, doesn't matter what I've got these set to. It's these up here that are wrong. Alright, let's try this one. You know, this is an easy encounter, but I don't care. Oh, shit. None of them died. That's annoying. With both of them up. So there's really only a few possibilities. On each floor. So we start by going down to this floor. Okay, now we're turned the other way. See, it dumps us straight into a thing again. Okay, both down. Wish I could skip the descriptions of things. Okay. Alright, let's see this one. We no longer turn there or there. Okay, see again, there's no alternate paths available there. So... let's try That one up, that one down. Okay. Took a little bit of playing around to understand it. Let's see if I actually do understand it. Yes. Okay. It's not so bad. What was the pattern I just did? Was it this one up and the other one down? I sure hope so. Well, we'll know in a minute. Okay, and that's the correct setting for the top floor. Now I need to go down and change the next settings. Ratsuka runs away. Yeah, we fought you guys before. I'm just gonna throw another thing at you. I don't care. Oh, right, he was insane. Oh, well. You guys have got this. Now, I need to find... fuck. Alright. So we've got up, down... There it is. I don't wanna! Please go away. I have a puzzle to solve here. And you are just pestering me. Okay. There's only 4 possibilities on each floor. It's not that bad. It's the walks that are agony. The long walks are the problem here. Oh, I saw a switch for a second. Alright. These were definitely up, down. So now we need to save here. Let's try up. Yes, we need to get them one of those gigapets that levels up the more you walk. They had one with the release of Soul Silver, where you could put any Pokemon you wanted in it. But I bought my Soul Silver used, and I always regretted not having that. Okay, up. Down. Let's see what happens. It might be. He might never change classes again. Unless he gets a really good personal skill or something. Snyder and Anton need to get into their final forms as well. Okay, here we go. Not quite. Okay. Have we tried up, down yet? I think we just did, didn't we? Did we? Let's try down, down. Ooh, pests! Hmm. Right levels. I don't care! We have a puzzle! Okay, down, down. This might be the final thing. I think we've tried all the other combinations. Except up, up, but, you know, it's very unlikely. I suppose it could be. I swear we're single-handedly depopulating this planet. Okay. So yeah, the only other combo I can think of is up, up. Unless I screwed up something and messed up. Which is probably the solution. It was not! No, we're done. I was just poking around because it's still possible I missed something in the water. I just don't think so. Alright, up, up. Which would have been the default setting, so it just doesn't seem likely. Feels more likely that I screwed up. I thought I did one up, one down, and then the other one up and down, but maybe I... Well, we'll test this first. You pests. Is this a fated encounter? Every time I walk this way, you show up again. The undead just have it out for me. I need to set up the rope in the bar. Oh, shit. Really? Well, what am I supposed to do with them? I honestly, I have no leads on what to do with the rope in the bar. I thought for sure this was just a get the switches in the right pattern situation. What do I hook it to? A hole? It can't be the one with the glass pneumatic tube. I tried it on that one. What other hole could it be? Oh, wait a minute. There is one hole. There is one hole that serves no purpose. It's over here. Ah, crap. You're still too low level right now. Well, I know what to do after this fight. I'll give Bez a drink of milk. Okay. Okay, you still got the pineapple. Okay. It didn't prompt me like so many other places prompted me. Okay. What good would that do? I just climb the rope. I just climb up here. What's the point? What's the point? I want to look around. Okay. Ah, this one hurts my brain. That would be only one floor down, though, not two. Meaning... Go away. I should go upstairs and test it. Oh, whatever. It's probably faster just to push the hammer the buttons. My guys can melee their way out of this. I just want to get on with the puzzle. I must solve this water puzzle today. So what do I still have? I still have one glass pneumatic tube of unknown purpose. And no items that I've picked up. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we are here. Well, if it's on the top floor, that means I thought I had these figured out, but I guess I do not. So... well, let's just see what happens. This is down, down. So we've got up, down. Now we've got down, down. No. All right. Up, down, down, down. Let's try down, up. Watch, the correct answer is to have everything back in its original position. Just to troll you. Suppose the rope could go down 2 floors. No, it couldn't. Could it? No, it couldn't. Could it? Alright, up, up. That's the only configuration left for the top floor. If that doesn't work, then I'll go back to the second floor and... No. Alright, so the configuration I'd found before is correct. Somehow that rope... what did this do again? I forgot about this one. I forgot about this one. Oh my gosh, that changes everything. That switch have to be so far out of the way. That doubles the number of potential things. Okay. Now it's down, down. There's only a couple more possibilities after this for the top set. We're running very low on possible combinations. Nope. All right. So... What? I don't think I really care about disease right now. I just want to test this. Okay. Oh my gosh! You just won't leave me alone! This is the winning combo when they're all trying to stop me now. Alright, look here. Alright. only other combination for those would be up, up. Come on, up we go. Shit. Well, this is the only other possibility. But this isn't right, and I'm sure of it. But I could be wrong. I don't think I am, though. Man. Nope. Alright. So the only combination that made sense was this one. So it's gotta be the downstairs ones that solve this. Even though that doesn't make perfect sense. We've tried all the other combinations, so there's nothing else it can be. Somehow this has to do it. Alright, we've got down, up. Alright, down, up. So we've already had up, up. Now we've got down, up. I don't know, the one with the beans was pretty rough. But yeah, this one's worse. After this, we'll try down, down. Alright. And the next one will be down, up. And when none of them work, I scream in frustration and give up for the night. It took me more than 5 minutes. Took me quite a bit more. I swear there's a face in the water. Do you see it? Those crits really do just make them insta-die. Okay. The only possible combination left will be up, up? Or did I already do that one? My brain is melting. I can't even see the rope. I don't know where it is in this mess. Arg. Alright, last attempt. Up, up. Oh shit, that's the setting it's already on. I swear I've tried it then. I don't know, we'll just give it a quick go. And then I'll call it quits for tonight. This might be one that I just work over until I get the solution between streams, except I have to figure out how to play Birthright tomorrow. Well, we'll see. There's nothing stopping us from going somewhere else, also. And coming back to the funhouse later. Because this is just going to drop me down again. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Doesn't seem like it could, but I swear that's a face in the water. I don't know. I'm gonna call it quits for today. Ah, man. Oh, man. I will see if maybe I can find time to fiddle with this puzzle more. Oh, man, I think it's been an hour that I've just been fiddling with levers. So, yeah, I'll see if I can find time to fiddle with the levers again. I'll write everything out. I must have missed a combination. Or maybe my premise is flawed. My premise is the downstairs ones and the upstairs ones are affecting two different floors. But it's possible the premise is wrong. I'll just have to look this over again. But tomorrow is Birthright, and I need to watch tutorials tomorrow and figure out how to play that. That will be my priority tomorrow. I'm so glad I've got this Exodus video finished. I'm gonna put out a thing as soon as I get the chance. The plan is for it to go live and premiere on Friday. But, you know, anyway, I'm going to go to bed for now. So, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off, and hopefully we continue the funhouse next time we play this. Hopefully. Bye.